excellent creativity techniques for you. And let's get into it. Are you having trouble in finding solutions to a problem? Well, get more creative with these following techniques. Number 1, the 5 W's and H. The 5 W's and H are 6 basic questions for an influential, inspirational, and imaginative checklist. So generate prompts by asking yourself who, what, when, where, why, and how. This technique is a divergent creativity technique, and it's perfect for the early stages of problem solving. It gives you a chance to gather information and define subproblems in more detail. So this checklist serves as an informal or systematic way of generating lists of questions when looking for answers. You can use a mind map with the 5 W's and H as a starting point to facilitate the process. Okay, number 2 in our point of excellent creativity techniques for today is use the Scamper technique. So the Scamper technique can be used for products or service changes, and it stands for this: S, substitute. So such as, switch out components, materials, or people. C, combine, mix those components or combine them with other services or assemblies. Integrate. Okay. A, adapt, alter, change function, use part of another element. M, modify, increase or reduce in scale, change the shape, modify the attributes. P in Scamper is put to another use, change its use, figure something out for it other than its original purpose. E is eliminate, remove elements, edit, simplify, reduce the core functionality. And finally, the R in Scamper is reverse. So turn it upside down, inside out, switch it around, change it up. Okay, the Scamper technique is a checklist technique that helps you in thinking of changes that can be made to an existing product or service, or to create a new product or service. So you use the changes either as direct suggestions of change or as starting points for lateral thinking. If you start with the checklist, isolate the product or subject that will be the focus first. Then ask yourself the 7 Scamper topic questions about the product or service. And continue with the questions, who, what, how else, how can I do this, for every single idea. Okay. And our last creativity technique for today is analogies. So analogies can be very inspirational for new ideas. You can use them to estrange yourself from the original problem in order to come up with completely new ideas for solutions and different approaches. There are a number of different analogy forms, and here they are. Direct analogy. So you start from a specific aspect of the problem, and then you look for a comparable or analogous situation. The next analogy is personal analogy. So what happens if you were an element of this problem? Next, we have nature analogy. Is there something in nature that reminds me of this problem? And then we have the fantastic analogy. This is fun. So what analogies does your problem have to fairy tales? Can it be developed from there? And our final analogy is the paradoxical analogy. This is where you try to characterize the problem in 2 words which are each other's opposite. It's a paradox. There you have it for Teddy Talks today. I am Ted Riley. Thank you for listening in, and we will catch you next time with a new topic.